Perfect. And we're all done with those?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. So I know I did your daughter's brows and an aunt or something. I can't quite remember.
My mother-in-law and my niece.
All right, there we go.
And my friend. So yes.
You have a lot fuller brows than they do, actually. Like, really, you have good brows. They're so close. They're so close to being like perfect brows, I swear to you. I want to take a quick picture, just kind of from the side view, so that I can kind of talk to you about that. If you can have eyes open, closed, whatever is more comfortable. Perfect. Okay, so what I want to talk to you about basically is, so when we're looking at ourselves from straight on, what typically to have like the perfect eyebrow, it's called the golden rule, right? You want from here to here, this section of the brow to slightly raise, and then you want, and partially to kind of help give it that slope. Alexa, turn volume down. P.S. Hands free. You have gloves, right? So you don't want to be touching stuff. Get an Alexa.
Dude, you need to get paid for that.
I know. Hey, Amazon. So you want this to just slightly raise. So part of that is you can build just ever so slightly under this brow. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want this to come crowd your eye, but I'll kind of show you what that would look like.
Okay.
And then the second thing is, so where this underneath hits should be at the same level as, kind of like at this angle, so that where this hits and then this would kind of come in the same line like this.
Okay.
So basically all I'm seeing is that we need to build a tiny bit under this brow, this area of the brow, a tiny bit at the top of your arch, and then just elongate your tails a little bit. So what I want to try is just filling in one brow, how I would suggest, and then we can kind of talk about it and see if that feels scary, and just see what you think about it. But obviously, they're your brows, so you tell me what shape you want, and as long as it's within reason and something that I'm comfortable with putting my name on, I will do it. That's something I kind of pride myself on. I don't want to give cookie cutter, same brow, everybody, especially not the same flow pattern. Something that's really cool about your brows, you have like an upward stroke pattern is what I call it. So your brows primarily flow upwards and then sideways. So the cool thing about this is if you had any other microblader touch these, okay, I shouldn't say any other, most microbladers would do a set pattern that would cross hatch with your natural hair growth, and it would not look natural. Yeah. So I'm telling you, like, these are going to be bomb, and it's going to blend perfectly with your flow. In fact, your flow pattern's even a little bit different brow to brow, and so I'll even have a slightly different flow pattern on this brow compared to this brow. And it's going to be like 100% customized brows for your face. It's going to be amazing. I swear to you. I'm
excited.
Super excited.
That's why I'm here, so you can make them beautiful.
Oh, yeah. No, this is happening.
I'm excited.
Okay, so which brow did you say was your worst brow? This one's shorter. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, like I said, first thing I'm going to do is build just a tiny bit under this brow, just to help give it that lift. Okay. And not a lot, just like here, just like one more little row of hair. That's really all I'm wanting to do. Just like that. Okay. And then I want to build a little bit at this arch. And I like to use my little handy dandy tool here to be able to find that best arch placement and kind of see where it hits on your brow bone. So I'm kind of seeing like right in here. So just following your natural brow bone, I'm just gonna give that a little bit of a bump. That's funny, I start talking really quiet. I'm like focusing over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give that a tiny bit of a bump. I don't want to go crazy on this first session because on touch-up we can always go more intense, but I just don't want to like shock or freak you out.
Okay, no,
I understand cool. This is going to be a change. So lastly, tails should end here. So then I'm just also going to use this to show you how long they should be. And this isn't like super exact or precise. It's really just to show you the shape, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know that is not like crazy dramatic. The only other, let me put these down. The only other thing that I would suggest just to give it a tiny bit more lift is possibly plucking like just like 1 or 2 more hairs in here.
Yeah.
Just to pop that a teensy bit.
Okay.
But I'll do the outline and then I'll pluck, excuse me, I'll pluck what's not inside.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So, let me take a picture of this.
Should I close my eyes or leave them open?
Oh, it doesn't super
You have,
well.
you have
I'm not
beautiful
actually
eyes.
gonna
Yes, you
I know you have gorgeous blue eyes. For your like after pictures, I'm definitely gonna want your eyes open because
Okay.
I will totally put that on my website. It's cute. You have
Like, I
beautiful
don't even
eyes.
have my lashes done or anything.
Oh, you're
but-
so cute. No, I also do use editing software. I make your skin look perfect. I usually add a little bit to the lash. I don't edit the brows ever.
Yeah.
That's
Well, yeah.
no, we don't. It's not needed anyway.
That's why I'm here to use
But
for you. So.
oh, you're so cute. But okay, so from the front, you know how I was saying like from the front, it's not going to actually feel remarkably different. So kind of here to here. I mean, if you're looking at them individually, it's seriously not a crazy thing. I don't know if you see it, but like this brow does just have a little bit more lift, and it will even have a tiny bit more of a lift once we pop that arch. But all in all, this actually isn't a crazy difference from the front. What I wanted to show you.
And then I do have one question before.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Okay, so here's your brow from the side now. And then here's how we have it drawn
Just
in.
that little bit.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It really, you wouldn't think that just that little bit would make a difference, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, it really does. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So it just pops that arch, and then typically like with contouring and everything like that, makeup artists will say that you kind of want a triangle pattern, boom, boom, like this, and it helps define your cheekbone. Oddly enough, to define your brow bone, it helps define your by defining your brow bone, it helps to define your cheekbone. So it's funny, but I'm telling you, everybody will be like, "What did you do?"
Yeah.
Like to you, it's not going to be crazy, but everybody else,
But
because
from that side.
yes,
Yeah.
because everybody else hardly ever sees you from straight on. It's usually, angles.
Yeah.
And so everybody else they're going to be the ones that are like, "What did you do? Tell me about this."
Yeah.
I've had like after I got my brows done, I had everybody be like, "Did you lose weight?" And I was like, "Yes." No, I'm just kidding. But literally, it's crazy. It helps define your whole face. It's weird. But so I promise, like today, you're not gonna feel like, because we're not going from hardly any brows to a huge brow or something.
And I'm
like
okay
that.
with that. Yeah, I wasn't looking for a huge dramatic. Yeah, I just want them to look good.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like first session, we're just really kind of perfectly evening your brows, as well as adding that little bit of arch, a little bit of tail. But I truly don't think it's going to feel scary. I just think it's going to be kind of probably even giving you naturally what you had earlier. I know that like a lot of people in their
through the
20s,
years,
you kind of over pluck.
I went from like super bushy
Yeah.
to super thin in the 90s, and then trying to grow them back, and then it was after that done.
Yeah, from 15 to 20, I plucked my brows into these tiny little like McDonald's arches. I'm not even kidding. So that's all I had, and
That's exactly what mine
that was
were
the
in
look.
in the
little
in the late
pencil.
90s. Yeah, I
like
had
Buffy
super-
Vampire Slayer. What? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that show all the time, and I was like, I want her eyebrows. They're so like petite and cute. So stupid 90s. They were
I
bad.
know. And trying to grow them back is
Impossible.
it's very
Okay. So and then color wise, I'm just gonna match your hair as much as possible.
Okay.
Today they will probably look a little dark because they'll fade. I say 20 to 40%. Most of my clients only fade 20%.
okay.
But they'll look just a little dark today.
Okay.
But seriously, I think you'll be surprised. I don't think you're gonna feel like a clown or like I don't know.
Yeah.
What was the other word you used? But just, big
Yeah.
brows.
I just
it's not
didn't want
gonna
it to
feel
be
crazy.
like a shock.
It won't. I think you'll be surprised. Like, if this isn't scary to you, the microblading is not going to feel scary.
No.
There are clients where if they are going from not filling them in super thin, it does feel scary, but
yeah.
this will feel really natural enhancement. Well, I'm just going to take this off and then we'll go over and do your outlines.
Okay.